Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with Fancy Fold Craft Challenge. So it's the 5th of November. So every 5th of each month we are coming with new Fancy Fold. And there are 6 of us in this collaboration. We've got Denise, Monika, Katarina, Jenny, Sabine and myself. So every month we're sharing different Fancy Fold, and today we're going to show you multi-fold card. It's something different, and there are other video tutorials and they call them differently, and we are basing those videos on one which you can find below the video. The finished card for the one from the video below measures 5¼ by 4¼ which doesn't fit standard C6 or 4x6 envelope, so I decided to create my own measurement. So let me show you first of all what kind of products I'm going to use. So as you can see, I'm going to use this nesting die set from Chloe's, and if you are new to card making, check out my previous video where I show you how to use basic suppliers to create a beautiful card. So if you're new to card making, you can actually do some squares or rectangles. You don't need to have a die cutting machine or any dies, but if you do, use your nesting dies to create this card. So this is the one, and you can see that this is one of my favorite nesting die sets because it has the scalloped edge dies and the pierced dies as well. So I love this die set, so I'm going to use it today. And I'm using also this paper collection by Craft a New Design. I'm showing you a front cover of the cutter parts, but there is a full collection as well, which is on my site. So this is a wonderful masculine collection, but you can use it for different projects as well. So I thought I will do a masculine card, as you can see. So I've got my 12 by 12 scoreboard. I'm going to link as many products as possible below the video so you can check it out. So my card, there were informations from the video I watched shows you how to create this card using only 12 by 12 paper. But with my measurements, you can use A4 cardstock or 12 by 12 papers if you have it. So it's more adaptable to a lot of you. So I think more people can recreate those measurements. So let me tell you. So the card, let me just position my scoreboard so you can see the measurements. So the piece of paper, design paper, measures 10�¾ of an inch. You can actually see it on the scoreboard by 5�¾ 5�¾ 10�¾ by 5�¾ and we need to do 3 score lines, so it's going to be every 1�¾ of an inch. So first one obviously is 1�¾ of an inch, the second one is 3½ inches, then we've got the third score line which is 5�¼ of an inch, and then 7 inches. And you're going to do concertina fold, so meaning mountain, valley, mountain and valley. And you need to burnish all your score lines. So let me do that. As you can see, mine are almost done. And now you just need to make sure that all of them are burnished nicely. And now we're going to glue those valleys together. So you need to glue those two together and those two together. So basically you need to cover that back completely and glue it down. So I'm doing the first one and then I'm doing the second one as well. You can use your double-sided tape if you want, or you can use liquid glue, which I am using right now. And what it does, it creates those two folds. Can you see? We glue those parts together. We've got, if you've got a double-sided paper, design paper as I do right now, you will have that a little bit of showing, but we're going to actually adhere it on 4x6 single sheet, which I'm going to do now. So now I'm gluing the back, and I'm going to use that paper from the same paper collection, so it's matching nicely. I love that collection, love the colors, love that knitted pattern as well. It could be used actually for Christmas as well. And then I've got something like a mat to write my wishes, which measures 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Of course, everything is in inches. So that's I'm going to glue over here. And just give us nice border, a little bit more than I have over here. And I picked like a cream cardstock for that because I thought white will be too harsh. And now I die cutted that as scalloped circle and pierced circle. Both of them are the same from that Chloe set. Let me actually show you the measurements so you know what kind of circle you need to look for if you're going to use a circle. So this one is slightly more than a 2.5 inches, so 2 and 6 7, yeah, so more over 2.5, but it's up to you. I was actually looking for a little bit smaller because I thought maybe I need that to be showing a little bit more of the background, but I think that 2.5 plus it's just right. So what we're going to do, we've got those two folds as you can see, and now we're going to position the first circle. Let me just do another dry run because I'm not sure how much space do I need to show. Maybe a little bit more to the top. I think 1/4 inch from, let me see because I don't think you can see it, 1/4 inch from that edge and from the top as well. That's fine. So I'm going to apply the glue only on the half of that circle, making sure that the glue is only on one half. And then I have to remember that it was like 1/4 inch. So I'm adhering that one, closing that other fold, and then I'm going to adhere the other circle over here. If it's overlapping, it doesn't matter because you know, you will still be able to open it, so don't worry about that. And once we do this bit, we can start decorating our card. So I hope you enjoy and hope you've done previous fancy folds. We also have a fancy fold Facebook group which you can join if you haven't joined already. Look at that, look at that beautiful looking multi-fold card. It still needs a little bit more. And what I was thinking, I wasn't sure how, oh yes, it stands up, so I actually don't need, I was thinking to cut another 4x6, score it a little bit. I actually going to show you, let me see if I can do it very quickly. I'm going to bring actually my guillotine, cut 4x6, so it's the same measurements as my bottom layer, 4x6, and then I need to actually score it to create a flap. I'm going to grab my handy small scoreboard, maybe at 1/2 inch, and I will show you what I mean. If you're not sure that, or maybe you want to put more wishes and that space is not enough for you, actually it should be cut from a cream cardstock, you can do that. So turn it over, cut another piece, adhere glue, add the glue here, and you're going to have like a standing up card this way. I hope you can see it. So you can do it this way, or you can do it without it, because as you can see it stands up really nicely. So for now I'm going to do it without it, because anyway I cut white cardstock instead of that ivory, as you can see over here. And I'm going to use this super dad here at the front, because I thought my daughters would like to give that card to their dads, my husband. So let's see. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to adhere everything completely flat. So I'm creating that composition here, and because he needs his glasses, or maybe I'm going to actually add very thin strip of foam pad. Yes, I have it actually here. I keep forgetting to buy foam pads, because the one I had for a very long time, I had massive supply of foam 3D foam pads from B&M or bargain shop. I can't remember which one, but they don't stock it anymore, and I feel like I can't really find the good quality ones. The ones from Poundland, some of them were not very nice. So I need to look for some good ones. If you've got any recommendation, let me know. 3D foam pads, glasses. He needs his watch, because and those fancy shoes are not his style. He usually wears a trainer, so I'm going to cover them with that watch. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of foam pad over here on the top only, because I like how it actually lifts up a little bit, and I just don't need that much. So let me do that. And yes, so I hope you're going to check out other ladies, what they've created, what kind of measurements they did. As I said at the beginning of this video, I always try to make sure that my measurements are suitable for different for which they would fit actually standard envelopes. This is quite important to me. So I think I need to, no, actually I could use foam pads, and I'm going to use it. So that's why when I saw that video, I thought, no, I need to adjust those measurements, because I just want to give you measurements which you don't need to adjust for, and you don't have to make your own envelopes, because the measurements are a little bit of standard size. So that's why this one will fit a 4x6 envelope, or if you don't have those, you can fit them into C6. So, and I'm going to show you, I hope I'm not going to forget. I've got those two sizes of envelopes just to my side, so hopefully I will remember to show you. So let me just position it nice and straight. Very thin foam pads underneath, and I think that will give that extra volume and interest to that card. So let me show you. You open it once, and then second time, and then I was thinking, let me just close it and see. I was thinking actually to add a little bit more inside. So I've got this plant pot, and it would be nice if he had some tea. I didn't have any chocolate, but macarons are looking nice as well. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue at the base of that tea mug, and I've got those macarons, and now I can actually push that plant pot behind it, and I think that will create a really nice composition. Yes, what do you think? Do you like it? I've got much more elements, and I could use that. Actually, maybe I should have used this cup more. No, but I like the handle on the side. And now I can see this one is lifting up, so I can add a little bit more glue to secure it better. And this is my card inside. One fold and another one. I've got those pairs on the side, and I think they look really nice. So maybe I was thinking about adding black, but I think those are blue, but I don't think I have any blue ones. Let me see what I'm going to do. I'm going to adhere them only with that glue they have behind it. Let's see if that would work. yeah, random. And if I decide that I don't like it that much, then I can remove them easily because that glue is not that strong anyway. So now let me show you. So which one is which now? I forgot. I think the bigger one, let me double check because I have it here. Yes, this one is actually C6. So let me put that in so you can see that it fits in. I know that there is a little bit of dimension into that card, but it fits nicely. And then this is a 4x6 envelope, so you can see that as well. Oh, this one is tiny bit smaller, but it fits as well. So these are perfect measurements for 4x6 card, and which you can use in with your standard 4x6 envelope and C6 envelope. So this is the fancy fold for November, which is called multi-fold card. I hope you're going to check out other ladies. You can actually decorate this part if you want, or you can decorate the inside. And as I said, it stands up really nicely. It doesn't fall because of the structure over here. It has few layers, and I think it looks really nice. You can also add another panel as I showed you before, like so, and you can, or you can create 4x6 base. There are so many different ways you can create you. So you can open the card like this, you can open it like that. So there are so many different ways you can create this card. You can actually swap those circles. So for example, you want to add this one on the bottom and then this one or at the top here. It's up to you. Or even if you want, you can add, I don't know, another circle over this. So you've got two circles, and then you open it, you've got another one circle or two circles. You can use different shapes. So there are so many different ways you can create this card. So hop over to other ladies to check out what they've created this month. Check out our Facebook group, share your projects using hashtag FFC Challenge 2023. And I hope you're going to enjoy this video, watch other videos, and let us know what do you think about this fancy fold. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye for now.